Hey guys, I look wretched right now. I haven't been sleeping. Sorry, I haven't been updating my vlog, but it's just been like a busy summer. I've never been this busy in my whole entire life. I swear to God. Like, I just feel like everybody's pulling on me, and like, yeah. But I wanted to update you guys because I haven't been updating it since like I got back from Dallas. But even in Dallas, I didn't even get anything done because I was just shooting all the time. So anyway, I did a shoot for Nylon on Sunday, and let's just say that it was a disaster. I'm not gonna lie, it was a disaster. We all wanted to shoot at the beach, and apparently you need a permit to shoot. You know, I thought we can be able to do it like gung ho and like guerrilla style, and just like like snap a little bit here and there, and like we won't be in trouble. But once the stylist pulled out the rolling rack outside the car and hung out all the clothes, I knew there was going to be an issue. And then he had like literally 4 people assisting him, and so yeah, we stuck out the like a sore thumb. I mean, it was Sunday. Everybody was outside. Everybody was at the beach. I mean, it was just like literally. It was, yeah. It was just waiting. The disaster was just waiting for us. And so yeah, I didn't even get a shot, like one shot, at the beach. I mean, the cops just like literally just rolled in and like told us to leave within 5 minutes, or else we would get a ticket, a $400 ticket, and my equipment would be seized. Yeah, so I'm like, honey, this is my livelihood. I cannot. There's no way. I cannot. There's no way. So we packed up our stuff and went to to regroup somewhere. It was like just a little over. Like we actually went to Malibu and at Starbucks and just like talked about what we're gonna do next. Of course, everybody's emotions was like high. Like I mean, the tension, you can cut it with a knife, like literally. I mean, the stylist wasn't happy. Everybody, his assistants were happy. I mean, at one point, one girl said something like under her breath, saying that like if this was more organized and if you had the right permits, this would never happen. I'm like, bitch, like you've never been in a photo shoot before, like, shit happens. Hello. And I didn't have a budget for this. I'm just a photographer. Like, let's not, like, that's counterproductive. Let's not blame, let's not point fingers and stuff like that. And the stylist wasn't happy because I was like, I guess blowing up on his assistants or whatever, and that they've worked at Interview Magazine and na. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. I just want to get the shot done. Wherever it is, we'll make it happen. So, like, I had to smooth things over with him, and, like, we got it done. I'm not gonna lie, like, it was just pressure on me, like, just, I was in the verge of tears, let me tell you that. Like, I've never been with so much pressure on me. Like, the model's mom was like on top of me, like calling me, saying that like, oh my god, we need to carpool because I don't want to get, if we did end up shooting at the beach, that like I don't want to get in trouble because my car had been tagged by the police, and if they if they saw us like shooting again, that we might get arrested and this and that. And so I understand. I mean, I get it. Like I mean, first of all, they drove 6 hours down for the shoot. They got a hotel. I guess they drove down the day before so they can come to the shoot like on time. So they invested all this time and all this money for this shoot, which I'm not even paying the girl. And so that's inside of my head. The stylist was like, oh my god, I'm on my ass. Like just, I don't know what to do. Na. So like, well, at the end, I mean, then when me and my assistant Susie just drove just a couple of blocks away from that, it was like a shopping mall. We saw this skate park, and there was like a dirt road. So I'm like, oh my god, like might as well just shoot there because nobody's gonna bother us. It was just like a dirt road, and it was away from everybody, away from the beach, and it's not something that it's not something that I had in mind, but I had to make an executive decision, and I had to get the shot done. you know, for everybody, for all parties involved, because everybody had, you know, everybody had their time invested and their money invested. I mean, the stylist had put on everything on his credit card, and, you know, the mom drove down 6 hours and had to drive back 6 hours to go back home. And so I had to get, I had to get something done. So at the end of the day, we finally got started in shooting, and, you know, it was amazing. The model was amazing. It's like, wow, like, it all worked out. It's not something that I, you know, like, that I envisioned, but at the same time, you know, what can you do? You just had to make it work. So yeah, that was my little adventure. Now it's time for me to edit that film, and the film that I got was actually, it's good. I like it, and I got a good angle from her, and, you know, and just, we actually just like shot up from her, like, meaning that, like, I just wanted to have the sky. And I know, like, everybody was looking at me saying, like, oh my god, we could have done that somewhere, like, in the city. Why do we have to drive, like, an hour and a half away from where we're all at, and then, if we're just gonna shoot sky? I know, but, you know, what can you do? So yeah, so that was my whole thing, you know. Something, I guess there's something, like, there's gonna be a lesson learned from that experience for me, and it really did, like, toughen me up, and actually, like, made me realize, and that, like, at my job, I can't believe that it's all on me. Like, if anything, oh my god, my voice is cracking up, because I get nervous, because it really is my fault for everything. Anything that happened, it's my fault, because I'm the I'm the photographer. I'm the one that's responsible for all this. So if the shot didn't get picked up, it's my fault. So yeah, and so, you know, I learned a lot from that experience, like, dealing with everybody's, like, crap, and dealing with everybody's egos, and trying to, like, mend everything. And, you know, I never thought I would be able to do that, because I myself, like, would have walked out and, like, said, no, okay, forget it, I don't want to do that anymore. But, you know, like, you know, I guess that's me growing up. It's like, I just, you know, like, I had all these people, like, around me that I had, you know, like, that's looking, you know, it's looking at me and saying, like, okay, hello, do something. I just can't just walk out and, like, forget about it, you know. Everybody's time has been, you know, wasted and stuff like that. So it was just, like, time for me to perform, and, you know, and I did. And, you know, like, it's not a bad experience, because I learned something from it, and so that's it. So now I know, like, from the next time I'm going to shoot outside, that I'm going to have to, like, figure out a way to get a permit, or just, like, you know, just be more smart about it, and, like, not bring, like, freaking 10 people for the shoot. And I really don't work that way. I really rather just work by myself. I know how to do hair and makeup. I know how to style, you know, and I didn't understand, like, why he had to bring, like, his crew. I mean, the stylist's crew was, like, so, oh my god, it was just ridiculous. But anyway, so yeah, so that was my thing. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I was just panicking. I was in my panic mode. Like, I can't believe, like, my assistant, Susie, had to go through that with me. And she kept it cool, though, and I really appreciate her for that. And thank you for being behind me, Suze. I wouldn't have been able to do this by myself, and been able to be, like, lucid, and, like, be a bit more controlled, and, like, just focus without you there. So thank you. I know you feel that you didn't do anything there, but you did. You sure did for me, honey, because you were there for me. So thank you. So anyway, that's about it. So I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully I make some more videos before I guess before my trip to New Zealand, and so maybe some happy news next time. But I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.